A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a striking turn of events, the discussion surrounding the introduction of a wealth tax in the UK has reignited, with contrasting views emerging from government ministers. Policing Minister Dame Diana Johnson recently opened the door to the possibility of a wealth tax during a Sky News interview, emphasizing the importance of examining all options in light of the government's financial challenges. Johnson stated, "It is important that all these issues are looked at and discussed, and we look at the evidence about what will work and what won't work." Her comments come amid increasing pressure on Chancellor Rachel Reeves to address a potential £30 billion shortfall in public finances ahead of the upcoming budget in the autumn. This renewed interest in a wealth tax follows a series of calls from Labour figures, including former party leader Lord Kinnock and ex-Shadow Chancellor Annalise Dodds, who urged the government to explore the feasibility of taxing the assets of the wealthiest Britons. Dodds, in particular, pointed to the findings of the Commission on Wealth Tax, which investigated various wealth tax models and proposed how such a system could be implemented in the UK. However, the notion of a wealth tax has faced strong opposition from Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds, who dismissed the idea as daft during an interview with GB News. Reynolds argued that the Labour government has already increased taxes on wealth, including taxes on private jets, private schools, and adjustments to inheritance and capital gains taxes. He asserted, "The idea there's a magic wealth tax, some sort of levy, that doesn't exist anywhere in the world. We're not going to do anything daft like that." The contrasting stances within the Labour Party highlight the internal debates regarding fiscal policy and tax strategies. While some MPs advocate for a wealth tax as a means to generate revenue and alleviate the burden on working-class individuals, others, like Reynolds, caution against unrealistic expectations regarding taxation. As the government grapples with the financial implications of recent spending commitments and policy reversals, the question of how to raise funds without overburdening the average taxpayer remains a contentious issue. Chancellor Reeves has reiterated the government's priority to stimulate economic growth, stating, "We've got to get the balance right on taxation because we want that investment, we want those jobs to come here." She emphasized the need for a comprehensive approach to taxation that fosters investment and job creation, rather than solely focusing on increasing tax rates. The debate over a wealth tax is particularly relevant in light of recent political developments, including a leaked memo from Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner, which proposed several new taxes aimed at the wealthy and corporations. This memo suggested that the government could explore a 2% tax on individuals with assets exceeding £10 million, a measure that some Labour MPs believe could serve as a fair alternative to austerity measures. Dodds has called for a long-term approach to public finances, arguing that relying solely on spending cuts would not provide the necessary fiscal space for sustainable economic growth. She urged the Treasury to consider a broader range of evidence and proposals, including those put forward by Labour's deputy leader. As the budget approaches, the government faces mounting pressure to address the fiscal challenges ahead. With conflicting viewpoints within the Labour Party and the broader political landscape, the discussion around a wealth tax is likely to remain a key topic of debate in the coming weeks. Whether the government will ultimately embrace a wealth tax as part of its fiscal strategy remains to be seen, but the dialogue surrounding this issue reflects the complexities of balancing economic growth with equitable taxation policies. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.